All right, I'm just gonna give y'all the full details. This is how Bradley got me on the gear and changed my life forever. All right, so it all started before I even got to Zoo. So let's explain the situation leading up into me coming to Zoo and actually becoming a member. I was going to Gold's Gym. That was the gym I was going to before I signed up here. And I was working out with a buddy of mine named Marcus. One day, we just decided that, hey, Zoo Culture's been open. They got good reviews, they got a lot of opportunity there. So we just checked it out one day, pulled in. We heard about the membership at the time being $75 a month. So we pulled up, that's not too expensive. Even though I'm broke, it's not too expensive. So we came in, saw the gym. Immediately that day, at that exact moment we signed up, gave them the money, fucking signed everything, signed our life away, and immediately got on the dance floor, as I say, got a workout in. I think it was either the first or the second day I was hitting chest. It had to have been like a Monday or some shit. Monday or Wednesday. And got a stupid juicy pump. You know how I do it. I was out there on the bench, got up from a set, talking to Marcus, and my boy Marcus had known Bradley for like a little bit before everything else happened, like for a while, he's known Bradley. So Brad came up to us, like right after the set, where I was stupid pumped, stupid juicy, looking like a straight goon. And he looks at me. I never met the guy. This fool was fucking towering over my ass, but I was still big pimp. So he looks at me, he's like, dude, you're looking fucking sick. And I was like, no, I was just like, hey, dude, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I don't even believe I introduced myself or anything like that. I just let him talk to me really briefly, say what's up, thank you, man. Moved on. I think like a week or 2 weeks later, I got reached out to by the Raw Gear manager. Raw Gear, his clothing brand. Yeah. Code Blaze, 10% off. Anyway, Steve, the manager of Raw Gear, reached out to me in the email, told me that, and I didn't even know what the hell Raw Gear was. I didn't know who Steve was. And the email threw me off because I was like, who the fuck? Immediately I saw it. I'd never been sponsored before, not a single sponsorship. I'm reading this email, like, hey, I'm with Raw Gear, Bradley Martyn's brand. This is Steve. We want you to be a part of the team. I'm like, damn, like that quick? Like that was quick. Like one pump chump, almost literally. You feel me, Phil? You feel me? Phil?
You wanna go ask him his perspective?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's go. Steve, can I borrow you for a second, man?
What are we doing?
So I'm telling all my viewers and subscribers about how it came to be. It's me coming to Zoo, me getting reached out to by you via email to be a part of the Raw Gear team. And so we're just wondering your perspective on behind the scenes coming from the Raw Gear side when it came to reaching out to me.
Yeah. So Josh is my first athlete for Raw Gear. So it's kind of special because he's the first one, literally. But it came to be because he literally, I think, signed up summertime, I would say.
Yeah.
So it was summertime, and this is when we were expanding the team, and we were like, damn, we need athletes. We want to take the band to the next level. And we were like, well, I was having a hard time like finding people, and I was like, why don't I utilize the gym and the people in here? And Josh was like at 20K followers, I think, at the time.
It was less than that. It was like 14, dude, or something like that. I swear to God.
And Josh already had like a crazy look, so we were like, but I just saw him and I was like, man. Like,
he means the juice.
He had a crazy look, like his physique, everything, and personality. We met him, like you saw that he was cool with everybody. And yeah, I reached out, and Josh right away was like, I'm down. And ever since then, he's been going like crazy, and now he's on YouTube, growing like crazy too.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Proud of this guy for sure. He's literally making waves, and yeah, it's only gonna get crazier from here. So to the moon.
Yeah, buddy. Raw Gear to the moon, man.
Raw Gear to the moon, dude. Yeah,
Appreciate you, Steve.
Josh is the man. Subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Come on, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go. Back to the casting couch. Anyway, so I'm going to piggyback off of what Steve was talking about. You heard it from him. They reached out to me whenever they were trying to expand, because originally it was just Bradley. It was his brand. It was just all him. And he finally wanted to expand. They saw me in the gym with all the juice, you know. Nobody else had juice like that to compare to, so they were like, you know what, dude? Get on this goddamn team. Start flexing for us. And I was like, you know what? I did it, dude. So everything's been great since I hopped on the team. Like, I have no regrets. I'm not looking back. I love working with these guys, dude. Originally, I think as I call them, the varsity members, me, Joe Andrews, Zach Andrews, Isaiah, and I'd call another varsity member Devin, because that's a big pimp right there. Honestly, I remember it was weird because I got signed to the team, and as soon as he started getting other people on the team, and there were people who were going here as well, for some weird reason I had this mentality, I had this fuck off mentality. And I was like, I'm a part of Raw Gear now. So we're after the fact. I'm a part of Raw Gear, and I'm seeing these other people get added and start wearing Raw Gear too, and I'm like, who the fuck are these guys? Like, I had the most animosity towards these guys who were also getting signed outside of myself for some weird reason. Ended up loving the Andrews bros. Isaiah's a homie. Devin's a big homie. So I love working with these guys. There's more people getting added to the team, like, so often. The team's getting huge. I don't know. I love the clothing, obviously. This shit's mad comfy. Looks great. I can rock it with my own kind of style. Give it my own little flair, because I don't like following trend. As you know, film. I hate looking the same as everybody else, so I try to just give anything I do a little kick to my personality. So I feel like as a Raw Gear athlete, I stand out very much so. And yeah, I know big things are gonna come for Raw Gear and me working along with Raw Gear in the future. So fucking love it. 10% off, code Blaze. Where would I be without Zoo Culture and Raw Gear? Bro, I wouldn't have so much. I wouldn't have so much, dude. I probably would have still been working out at the fucking park. Because if it wasn't, I was working out, like, quarantine hit. Everybody was at home or just going everywhere. You couldn't go into a building at all, anywhere. I was going to the park up the street for myself. They had like pull-up bars, little dip machines, like core machines, bodyweight type shit. I was going there for 3 solid weeks as soon as quarantine hit, because I had to do something. After the second week hit, I lost motivation. And I came to the realization that, yo, I'm just doing bodyweight shit. I'm only maintaining if that. I need some fucking weight. So I just began to, I looked up on a search on Google, what gyms are open. Please be some fucking gyms open. Zoo Culture. I was like, you know what? It's funny, because I came to LA. I had known about Zoo Culture for a minute. Looked it up as soon as I got to LA, like back in, 2019? I saw the day pass price. I was like, man, fuck that. I was like, nah, $50. I'm sure it would be cool, but man, fuck that. It's a gym. Quarantine hit. I'm fiending for some gains. I'm like, you know what, dude? Let's go. I don't care how much it is. I don't give a fuck. Went to Zoo Culture, found out the price. Signed up, dude. Ever since I came here, I'm fucking climbing the ladder, dude. Like, and I mean that. I really mean that. I've met the biggest people. I'm continuously meeting bigger people. Got in touch with so many connections. I've become a part of the Raw Gear team. I've come up with so many collaborations. I began my YouTube. I fucking started working with Phil. My dude Phil. And I made so many good acquaintances here. Friends, acquaintances, buddies, homies, bros, dogs. I'm not gonna say the other one, but y'all know what I'm about to say.
My nigga.
I wouldn't be making some social media money, because I really wasn't before I got with Raw Gear. That really gave me the kickstart. Gave me that extra like motivation, the fuel to the fire to continuously just keep pushing for like becoming that influencer, that icon, as I like to say, legendary fitness icon, naturally. So that's my biggest goal, and becoming a part of Raw Gear, coming to Zoo Culture has really given me that opportunity. So I obviously wouldn't be where I am today without them, and without Raw Gear, without Brad. So I appreciate them, and I give them the most thanks. And as for Brad, all right, I'm just gonna give y'all the full details. This is how Bradley got me on the gear and changed my life forever. Oh, wait, y'all thought I meant, no, bro, not fucking cycle. Bro, you already know what I'm talking about. You see that? Raw Gear, no condom, raw dog, Raw Gear. Code Blaze, save 10%. Go online, start looking better, lifting better. Raw Gear, baby. Let's go. So actually, Brad is a good homie. He's a good homie. I've sat down one-on-one with Brad multiple times, had some very deep conversations. Vice versa, like between me and him. going through stuff going on with my life. He's going through stuff going on with his life. He's giving me a lot of solid advice. Actually, one of the biggest things is what I'm doing right now, YouTube. He's really the guy who pushed it on me the most. Every time I would sit down with him or just talk to him in general, he would continuously tell me, bro, you gotta get on YouTube. You gotta get on there and just continuously post, bro. Your personality, your look, and your energy will take you far. And he would just fucking hammer it on me every time I would talk to him. So that's the reason I was pushing so hard. I got in touch with Phil. I've been doing what I can to make sure that I'm getting you guys some content and just getting myself out there more and more to the maximum capacity. And that's the biggest reason why you see me behind this, or in front of this camera right now. Definitely thank Brad for that. Aside from that, look up to the motherfucker, dude. He's huge. He's strong as fuck. I've learned some exercises from him as well. Actually did one earlier yesterday. And just like a lot of knowledge you can gain from this man, a lot of motivation, insight. He knows a lot of the fitness game. He's been in it for the longest. Obviously, he's well established. He has a fucking gym. He's got raw gear. And he's got a supplement company that's coming out. What else does he have? Bitches? Throw that in the comments. Brad got bitches. Anyway. I love working with Brad. I love knowing Brad. He's a cool guy. I love seeing him in here. Always good energy. I understand that he's a very busy person and I can't always get a hold of him. I don't expect that of the guy. I mean, eventually one day I'll get to that point where I'm like, hard to reach. And I mean, I really wish I could talk to him a lot more, just like interact with him, work out with him more. But hey, he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, and I respect that. Bradley's a really cool dude, and I appreciate him giving me a chance to become a part of the Raw Gear team. Keeping his gym open, obviously, through quarantine the whole damn time. This bitch hasn't closed down once. Facing fines, going to court, trying to lock him up, giving him like the bad press, everything. Bradley, just know you're appreciated. I'm sure everybody else who goes here or who looks up to you can say the same. Bro, I'm spinning the dreidel, dog. Hold up.
The dreidel?
Dude, if there was a glass of water on this table, it would have been a wrap. So that's it as far as my experience with Raw Gear and my experience working with Bradley Martyn as a person. Gotta say, I appreciate Bradley, I appreciate the brand. Love working with these guys and the team. Once again, like the video, comment down below. What did you think of the answers? What do you think of Raw Gear's product, the clothing, the gear, the workout equipment, anything like that? If you use my code, let me fucking know down below. You better. Also, subscribe to my channel, man. Always more content on the way. Working all the time. About to get a workout in right now. And then film another video. Let's go. Guys, let me know what you think down below. What do you want to see next? Look out for the next video. Once again, Joshua Manoi. I'm out of here.